Good morning, gamers. It is Cherry Controller here. We are picking up from where we left off last episode, in episode 8. We have got our two beautiful armoured up dogs behind us. They are looking absolutely loud and proud. Yeah, last episode we sort of spent some time beautifying the base as well, which was kind of a vibe. For today's episode, I really like the thought of getting a start on the iron farm. For the iron farm, we are going to need lots of blocks in the works, so I'm going to go ahead and grab those. Let's go ahead and run over to this spot where we are going to be building our iron farm and start putting a little bit of work into that just to begin this episode, as that is something that's been on my mind for quite a while now. Alright, so here is our river, which means we are going to row them up until this point. I think the river's probably actually going to stop around here. Dog, you're going to sit before you come irritating for the day. Okay, so the plan is to row them up to I'll probably take out a bit more of this wall. Okay, so the actual center of the iron farm is going to be probably like here where I'm stood right now. So we're going to go and grab some cobblestone and I'm going to put the base in here. So we've put literally the first bit in. This is where our actual platform is going to be. We now need to go and get some glass to put up around this next layer and layer it with glass. So that's something that I need to go and do. I'm pretty sure we have some glass and some sand, but it never hurts to quickly gather some more. So I should probably do that while I'm literally looking at some. Oh, there's a dude. All right, I'm just going to let him mind his business. There's another dude. I'm going to let him mind his business. None of them really bother me right now. They're not a bother. They're just chilling. Until one of them stabs me in the head with a trident, they're fine, you know? Whoa, what's he got? Has he got a shell? If so, he's like so worth killing. Yeah, come on. Come to me. You need to get away. And I just want the shell, really. Yeah, fine. You can spin. I've got the shell that I wanted. Cool. So we've got a Nautilus shell, which is pretty sick. We've got a saddle. We could have one of these. He's got good hearts. I wonder how he doesn't feel very quick, does he? What about your mate? Is your mate fast? Ooh, he's quick. He's ours. Cool. Guys, we've got a saddle. Like, that's so crazy. I can't kind of comprehend that still. It's a little bit nuts to me. Especially as I think I was like briefly mentioning about how kind of unlucky I am in certain areas of this game. Certain things I'm super lucky in. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, guys. That a skelly spawner, that's like one of the first ones I ever found kind of just like that. So, I mean, you know, I was pretty gassed about that too. Usually I like go into the nether to look for like a blaze spawner to turn into a farm or something. And it will be, I don't know, in like a cross section of basalt delta, just absolutely savage. And it will have like, yeah, everything else around it. I remember I found one that was in a cross section of, oh, we were supposed to pin him up. But yeah, I remember I found one in a cross section of like, it was between the basalts, normal nether, and the warped. And it was just so intense. Between enders, withers, skellies, and magmas. Cool. I want to get armor on these two, but then they also kind of look so pretty. I love that we have them. It's so cool. Alright, well, while that's smelting up, we'll go and make a start placing the rest of this glass around the iron farm. I think we actually need like 25 bits of glass. So this is kind of a ball ache, but that's fine. I'm just going to go and be impatient and put it in anyway. Let's go back and get that glass. So that's our hopper and chest in. We're just going to make sure that works. Sick. Okay, cool. So we are in fact actually going to miss out the campfires, as I'm not a fan of killing the cats. So you can put a campfire on top of your hopper and that will just get rid of all the cats and everything. Like, but I'd rather just have a load of cats or sit some cats around the iron farm to deal with that problem. The sound of dying cats is not the one. They sound horrific when they die and they're so loud. I mean, sure, you can turn friendly mobs down, but like, it's not the one, guys. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's the beginning chamber. We need to put a roof on this, but the sun's going down, so that rolls us over to day 108. Okay, so that's me collected with the materials that we need for tomorrow, pretty much. We've got enough oak planks to go and make some beds, which I'm quickly going to do in the morning, go share the sheep, and then I'm going to go ahead on over to the iron farm. And we're going to start putting that top platform in, and we're going to put the signs in to be able to hold the lava. As previously mentioned, this iron farm is all a Silentwisperser. Go check out his channel, share him some love, give him likes and stuff, because he's absolutely fantastic. And if you play Bedrock, he's everything you need in your life. I'm just going to say that. Like, if that doesn't say enough, I don't know what does. All right, so up early on day 108. We're running over to the sheep farm. Aw, bro, it's okay. It'll be all right. I promise. Oh, there's a little one. Is it? Hell no. No, thank you. Did it die? Nope, it didn't die. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. It's got armor on. It's never gonna die. I think I've ran faster than it. I don't really want to turn around and have a look. The one that turns around to look is always the one that dies in a horror movie. Okay, cool. Probably put the water in and make sure that our buttons work. So we're going to go and pop the water on that back corner and it's going to flow down. Perfect. Okay, so I need some cobble. Alright, so we've got some there. We're going to have a little bit more up at the top, I reckon. So we'll hit that as well. Just hit all of our cobble stashes. And then we're going to go to town and finish that top slab on our iron farm. Though I literally chatted about how I was going to share the sheep and then actually just didn't. Just ran straight to the iron farm. But, look guys, we got a right good start on it. I also changed up this staircase because I really didn't like it. Well, I finished it as well, I suppose. It was totally unfinished. But I was just going to have it going straight up. But I felt like that was a little bit too much. And part of me still kind of wants to curve it round. I feel like the staircase should start here and then go up and around and through this. So I might change it again. But for the minute, that's that. I like that my sheep are protected by the rain. That's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oof. We only need 8 more beds, which is kind of ideal, not even gonna lie. What was the polar bear from Golden Compass called? Probably something really extravagant, but that's what I want to name him now. I know, I was literally chatting about fires and fun for ages, and then I gave him great armor and was just like, oh my god. Why do I want to research his name now? Hold up, guys. I don't have time to be doing this. I'm literally sat here searching up. Oh my god, it's Lorik Byronson. Oh my god. Alright, back to slog away another day at the iron farm. I'm hoping putting this platform on won't take the whole day. I'm not gonna lie. I think I might be able to do it pretty quick. Okay guys, so up there is our spawning platform, and take down these stairs as they are useless now. Alright, the next thing that I'm going to go and do towards this iron farm is to go and get my leaves and put those in place. Alright guys, the leaves in place. We have really got a good old spawning sort of spot here. It's looking pretty fantastic. Okay, now I need to start filling up this spawning platform with water. So I'm going to make a little pool of water, I think. Okay guys, so this is where it gets pretty intense and kind of stressful. So we've got to place our water sources, and we're going to place them going every other block, but we've only got 3 buckets, so I've got to pay attention, basically. Alright, cool guys, our last 2 buckets. Let's go. These are the last 2 to put in. 1 there, 1 there. Okay guys, so that is our spawning platform that is sorted right there. Oh god. Okay, so that took a minute, but it's done, which is kind of cool. We are on day 111. Alright, the next motion of this iron farm is going to be getting in our little villager cells. This is where it starts to get a little inhumane and peak, but it's fine. We're just going to look past that and have a beautiful and bougie iron farm. Alright guys, let's start doing that basically. Okay guys, so I have gone ahead and put all my slots in. I've made it like a little bit fancy at the front just for fun, considering I've made quite a few of these, make it a little less boring. And I've added some fences in just for a little bit of daylight to come through. Yeah, I'm quite a fan at the moment. And I'm going to leave this big back window open as glass because that's really fun because we've got quite a nice view at the back. So that's my plan for this iron farm, which is, it's got a few little fun things going on. And then of course we are going to, make it like a little bit more castly. But right now, it's not too shabby, guys. I'm quite happy with it. Considering at the beginning of today we didn't have an iron farm at all, we've actually now got quite a nice one set up ready to go. It looks good. I think it's going to be quite efficient and it's going to work quite well. I think I've done everything right that I need to. The last thing we've got to do is get those villagers in place and then just work out the final mechanics. But yeah, and then we're pretty much done, which is super vibe, not even going to lie, guys. Alright, let's head on over to that village and see what the population's saying. See how well they've managed to sort of keep the village going just by themselves. And yeah, figure out whether we need a breeding room or not. Sick. I'm going to be farming you guys real surely. Useful. Sick. Okay, guys, we've got ourselves a villager. I'm just going to, like, start hauling him across. Not that I really have anywhere for him right now, so this might not be the smartest. But we have a jobless dude coming with us now, which is kind of cool. Not going to lie. I know. Okay, so ideally, if we break that, he should walk over to his little place, and then we should be able to just nudge him on in there. Sick. Okay, so we've got our first villager unconventionally in. So we need to put this block there so his legs don't get eaten by a baby zombie right now, because he is just out here in the open. But as long as we keep the flap shut and that there, he should be pretty safe regardless of what comes up to him. Oh, it's scary in there, isn't it, mate? It's savage. Okay, let's keep filling these up. I'm basically just going to keep putting villagers in here. I just got to figure out a way to keep them breeding. We also need to make some sort of minecart. Once we've got a minecart, we can guide them much more accurately to the spaces that we need them to be, and so that is definitely something that I want to do, as I don't really need villagers just running loose and broke. Alright guys, so I've got a load of iron on my hand, and I'm currently going to go and get my little stash of bamboo and make a load of sticks, and then we should be able to make ourselves a rail. Well, there's the minecart that we've got to make. Well, that does make things a little bit easier, and then we've got the rail. Cool. I need to find some gold. I know where some is if I don't have any, but I swear guys, I swear I had a load. Alright guys, I'm going to run along down to my mine and go and see if I can hustle some gold out of it, because I feel like I saw some. Lol, wagwan bro. That's so funny. I knew it was a problem. I was just on that platform. Absolutely not. Alright. Also, I got 2 bits of gold. Traded all my lives for 2 bits of gold. I don't think it's worth it. With the realization setting in that I'm nowhere near anywhere close to being able to get, what, 6 pieces of gold by the end of today's episode. I've got 3 so far. So, I mean, unless we find a couple more broken portals, or unless I find a mine shaft, or just get to mining, it's going to be a pretty slow process doing that. So I'm definitely going to have to go one of those probably next episode. But as for now, I do have some rail, and I do have myself a minecart, so it's not all bad. You know, I've got 2 bits of gold there. I've got a gold bar in there as well. So, like, guys, it could be worse. It could be worse. Let's be real. Gold's pretty rare and high end, and also, like, entirely useless unless you're actually needing it for something like, you know, a clock or a rail or whatever it be, unless you actually particularly need it. It's such a nightmare. We're going to go and hop into bed and roll ourselves onto day 16. I'm basically just going to keep filling up these villagers and figuring out how to breed them. I'm probably going to do a little bit of that off camera, and then we will catch up once I've, kind of got a few more villagers into place for time lapse in 3, 2, 1. I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing this mad farming for absolutely ages. Like 3 or 4 hours now, maybe. I've got one side filled, which is good. My dogs nearly died like 3 times in the process, and I appear to have depleted the village. So, yeah. Alright guys, I've been doing laps of this farm for literally all day. It's been crazy. Okay, these are both still babies. This is a good place to stop for a second. Alright, so I got these 2 babs here. I just literally need to wait for them to grow up because they are uncontrollable when they're like this. And then once they grow up, I'll push them into the cart. But as for the minute, guys, we've got a good selection of villagers coming along. It's looking pretty good. But it's going to take me a while to finish. So my plan is to go and basically fill in all these slots off camera because that's super boring and no one needs to see that really. So I'm going to do that off camera, but we're going to sign off for now looking at our glorious iron farm that is basically almost finished. We've literally just got to put those villagers in there, give them some workstations and beds, and then we are away ready to go. He just grew up. My life's getting easier by the minute, guys. For now, though, we are going to sign on out. This has been Cherry Controller playing a load of Minecraft. We've been building an iron farm, which is such a vibe. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But for now, we're signing out.